All right, what's up, guys? Dark Advisor here again. In a new setup. This is the second time we stream from this setup. You know, so hopefully everybody's doing well. Um, it is different. I enjoy having more room. Like I said before in the Discord, though, the biggest thing though is I need to. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Biggest thing I need to get like some foam. Two things. Okay, three big things. Four big things. Four things I need to do. One, I need to get foam. Renku says, when is the housewarming party, sir? I'm not sure yet. And I get everything unboxed. Like seriously, and I get everything unboxed and like the place clean. Then we'll kind of do a housewarming. I'll figure out how to do that. 'Cause, I don't know many people in my town besides like you, Aaron and his wife, and Armando and his kids, which getting a hold of them is like tough at times because when you got four kids, it can be, oh boy, I still find it funny. I'm not going to go into a whole rant, not really a rant, but a discussion. It's kind of funny. Me and Armando, when I first moved up here, one of the plans were we were going to try to do like a YouTube series where we did reviews and stuff like that, where we sat in a room together and discussed things, kind of like a regular podcast, sort of in a way. And like with him, I made the name Pixel Effect and all that stuff. But over time, that kind of didn't work out because it was one, our schedules were out of whack. Our two jobs, and then two, the kids they had kind of slowed them down. You have kids are great. I love kids. Kids are awesome. Take care of them until they start breaking stuff and kicking you and things. But when he started having kids, it became harder for us to do stuff. So yeah, those are the only people I know. But we will do a housewarming. Also, like I said, the thing is, though, I gotta get some foam for the walls because in this room, it isn't like it was in the studio apartment. In here, it's boxed in. In the studio apartment, I had the whole apartment, so the sound was able to like spread out when I talk. But in here, it has more of an echo effect because your voice is bouncing in an actual room. It's not like an actual like a studio apartment where it spreads out across the entire apartment. Here, it's in this room. So I need to get some dampening foam to put behind here. I just gotta wait till I get some more money. I'm strapped for money right now. I'm not like broke, but it's just like the last the last few months, I've actually been paying rent on top of mortgage, on top of two utility bills, on top of an internet bill here, on top of a lawn mowing service that I've actually been paying here also. And that's just six bills I can think of on top of my head right now, which was insane. The biggest was the rent and the mortgage on top of each other every month. I'm paying like it hurt. And I'm paying a car payment too. That hurts. Now, thankfully, eventually I'll pay the car off again, like I did my first one. That would help a little bit, but anyway. I gotta get a new camera. I gotta find the actual real power cable for this light right here, because during the stream you may see it like flicker, like the light from this direction go away. It's because I'm using like a bootleg power cable for this light that's not meant for that light, and so it's not actually powering it like it should. So it may cut off in a few minutes. It'll come back, but it flickers. And then I need to get let's see, there's a camera, the phone, the light. What else did I need? A new capture card for the Switch, because I have like 3 gigabit internet, but the internet card I have in my PC can only get up to 1,000. But to replace the section it's in, the Elgato capture card is too big to insert. So I had to remove it to insert a new Ethernet cable, or box. If I do that, I'll need a new capture device for like the Switch and PlayStation and stuff like that. So if I remove it, I can install the internet cable, but I need a capture device. I gotta get a new capture device. And the only other thing I can think of was a new microphone, because I have this arm right here. You guys can't see it, I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, you guys probably can't see this. Let me see. Can you see it on camera? Yeah. This arm right here is meant for like a microphone, so you can actually have it off the ground. So I need to do that too. But anyway, let's start the stream. Why am I getting a warning? Your microphone is unmuted but has no signal. Wait a minute. Your microphone is unmuted but has no signal. Well, I'm talking, I'm looking at it right now. I got a signal right now with the internet, so it's working. I guess Elgato's just messed up. Anyway, so let's start. So today what we're going to do, also in the background, you guys notice I still have Sonic Cross Worlds running in the background. I'm just lazy and don't want to close it. I mean, the game is it's shut down. I just don't want to shut it down, you know, so we're going to leave it open. But tonight, what we're going to do, we're going to play Sonic All-Stars Racing, and we're going for all first place wins in every Grand Prix in this game tonight. So, you know, I do like All-Stars Racing. I want to say I like Transformed a little bit more, but the controls in this one are a little tighter, and you can abuse the boost system in this game a whole lot more than you can in later games. Like, this game was broken. It's broken, you know. But we'll get into that later. Let's start the game. I can talk while I'm playing.
Sega. Sega.
Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing! Shadow. You've joined us at Seaside Hill, and we got a race cooking for you today. They call it Seaside Hill.
Let's get this over with.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yes.
Amigo Boogie's into the lead.
My mic went off. Okay. Rinku, I'm so sorry. I was talking the entire time and it cut off. I'm not sure why. It's kind of weird. I didn't touch anything and the mic literally just cut off on itself. Anyway, what I was saying, this game is very broken. Like, it's broken in the sense that the controls are so broken. Certain characters can just hold boost the entire map. Kind of like one game I love and hate at the same time is Crash Team Racing. You know, I love Crash Team Racing. One of my favorite games growing up, my little sister to play. Only bad thing about it is that the new one especially, I really enjoyed the new one. It was so good. They brought back the trophy girls. It was amazing. The only thing I hate about the new one is the fact that what song do I like on this one? It became a sweat fest on Crash Team Racing. Because on Crash Team Racing, what you can do is you can hold something called Blue Flame. That's like the max flame. That's like the max boost you can get when you're drifting, and you can literally hold it an entire lap. You can hold it the entire race, all 3 laps, if you're good enough. And I can do that. But the thing is, what happened was, when you got high enough in the ranks, every single race became that. It was less fun. Imagine playing Mario Kart where everybody just had infinite mushrooms, and that's all you did was just infinite mushrooms. You know, it was a sweat fest, and it took the fun out of it because it's like, okay, I still want to race, I still want to use items, but when you're literally trying to hold boost an entire map where if you bump into anything, you lose it, and if you do that, you just get past. It was insane. What's up, Barry? Yeah, I don't know what happened. Like, you guys got to tell me sometimes too, because I don't notice it. Like, the mic was working fine, and all of a sudden it just cut off. It just turned mute for some reason. It might be a key command or something I hit. I don't know. But anyway, let's do race 2.
Let's get
But how you doing, Barry?
With. 3, 2, 1,
speed boost again. I forgot.
Perfect.
Shadow now the race leader, looking cool and collected. The doctor taking some of his own medicine. Into lap 2 already. Time flies. Oh, I gotta shake up the
Oh, dang it. I got conky. Have to hold that boost. I think that's Sonic.
Perfect.
I think this game has. I think it has rubber banding.
set to overheat. Oh, Nico feeling that.
Perfect.
There we go.
Shadow takes the victor's laurel. What an
Everything's been kind of doo-doo. Why have things been doo-doo, Barry? Why have things been doo-doo? Also, let me change the stream real quick. I don't think I changed the name. It still says Resident Evil. Okay. I just had to change the title. I was like, it still says Resident Evil. I'm bad about that. Now, you're not playing Resident Evil, you're playing Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, some little kid comes in here, his parents like, what are you watching, son? I'm watching Resident Evil, and dad's like, son, that's not Resident Evil, that's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Greetings, race fans. You're at Casino Park, and our races are all ready to roll.
We're going to do Supersonic Racing.
3, 2, 1, go!
How do you boost? I forgot. That's going to hurt me later.
Shadow snaffles first.
Come on, run out game. You don't have to stay. We just got a time. We're doing fine. Hotel track. And don't look back. It's a little race. Come on, now race. Everybody supersonic racing. Trying to keep your feet right on the ground. This is supersonic racing. There's no time to look around. We're just supersonic racing. Running to the point of no return. We're just supersonic racing. Shit.
Whoa, and Amigo takes them out. Oh, that'll shake some feelings. Amy looks like she could lose this.
Shit, Sonic. Dude.
Pretty slower, fellas, and you'll be going backwards.
I went the wrong way, but it's fine.
These guys all-star. Tighten your belts, racers. You're in for a ride. Once more with feeling, fellas. We're into the final lap. And there's no stopping the Froginator. And
dang. Barry said, sister got COVID. The thing is, I'm like sitting here kind of go all out. This is just easy. This is like beginner mode. This isn't even hard mode again. Like, this is just like easy bots. This isn't hard mode. There's like, so it's got COVID and been having issues with work scheduling. Oh man, yeah. Like somebody getting sick. That's one thing I hate about work. People come in sick all the time at work, and it's terrible. You know, and it's like, you know, I know you can't take on. That's a hard thing. People are scared to take off at times because you don't want to lose those hours. But there are so many people that come to work that are just sitting behind me and they will just cough the entire time. And it's like, God, dude. And it's like, ugh, I hate it. You know. I hate this. I love this song and I hate it because it gets copyrighted. It gets copyrighted on YouTube for some reason. But I love it though. I need to change the video on demand track though. How do you boost? I gotta look it up. I keep messing up. Every racing game is different. I think in Transform, you have to press it. Shit. I think Big has gotten the ultimate every single race. I think he's gotten it every single race. Amy's on my butt. How many times is Big going to get the ultimate, dude? Seriously. It's just Big.
Where did you guys learn to drive? On a farm?
Unless he's just that far back, the game has to give it to him. Sempre assim, acima, em cima, acima, acima, sempre assim. Embaixo, 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 sempre assim. Em cima, acima, acima, sempre assim. Embaixo, 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 embaixo. I swear to God, this game. Okay, Barry says you hold the gas button down and let it go at the right time. But do you do it at each number, or do you do it like before the race starts? Like, use it. I can do it, but it's like that's why I said every single Sonic racing game they change it. Because this one, it's like Barry said, I think you have to hold it down and let it go at the right time. And then in Transform, you press it like on each number. And then in the newest one, you have to gauge it. But we got off first in this one. So we're doing this one. This is back when they still didn't give Amy a miniskirt. If you notice now, Dumbledore's Sonic trivia fact, Amy now wears a miniskirt / shorts under her dress now. In the old games, they had her looking like this, which, but I guess to modern times, they changed it. So now she's actually wearing shorts, There's a little a meter graphic that shows up at the start. A little meter graphic. Maybe look for it. Hang on. Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna figure it out real quick.
Shadow.
I'm just gonna figure it out real quick. We're just gonna go to Seaside Lagoon. But a fun thing about this game, doesn't matter. Okay, so
3, 2, 1, go!
okay, it's not tap. It's not tapping. So
3, 2, 1, go!
it's not holding down. How the heck do you do it? It's like
3, 2, 1, go!
okay, hang on. He changed right. It changed right there. Hang on.
3, 2, 1, go!
Son of a. Okay, hang on. We're gonna figure it out real quick. Let me do this real quick. Sonic All-Stars Racing. How do you? All-Stars Racing. Start boost. Okay. How do I boost the start at the race? Press acceleration in between the numbers. Oh, so it's in between the numbers, not during the numbers. Okay, let's try it again. In between the numbers.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, my timing was just god awful. I don't. Okay, hang on. In between the numbers.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, that didn't work. Okay, start line boost. Let's see. To perform, the player has to press and hold the acceleration button at the correct timing. It varies between characters. Okay. How do you do it? I know that. If not held long enough, no boost will be granted. And if held too long, your character will stagger instead of boosting. Okay, hang on. I think I think I figured it out. It says faster characters, you have to hit it later. So we're gonna try that too.
3, 2, 1, go!
That's it. Figured it out. You gotta do that too. Yeah, Barry, you're right. Because like a character like Eggman, a big character, you have to do it later. Like you would hold it down at 3. A character like Shadow on a motorcycle, you have to do it like at 2. So yeah, we figured it out. All right. Oh yeah. Once I start getting money again, another thing I gotta get is a new pair of headsets. These headphones have gone to they fought heaven and they fought hell. They went to the gates of hell and kicked Satan in the nuts because these headsets are terrible right now. I gotta get a new pair. My little sister bought me one actually. Only thing is they're not that great, but I love it. I love her to death. I told her about these headsets were messed up. And she went out and bought me a pair of headsets from Amazon. Only thing was, it was like a $10 pair of headsets, And to get by is fine, but the sound quality is terrible. But I love her for it though, She didn't have to do it. I love her. So they meant a lot. It was nice. But me falling in love with this game is actually a funny story. I used to think this game was terrible when it first came out. I never played it. I didn't care for it, because it was still during that time when Sega was releasing a lot of games. A lot of fans have fond memories of the 2000s and stuff like that. My memories of Sonic in the 2000s, I still love Sonic, but a lot of the games were not that like they weren't like Oscar, they weren't like Game of the Year winners. It was like Sega churned out games all the time. And so when I saw this announced, I was like, this is just a throwaway Mario Kart. It's not going to be good. I didn't really look into it. It looked interesting a little bit, but I was like, I don't really care for it. And then I went to a small anime convention in my town. And lo and behold, they had people playing this game at the anime convention, and nobody was on it at the time. And I sat down and said, let me try this out. And I think another girl played with me, and I was like, this game is amazing. I gotta buy this game as soon as I get home. Like, it was actually so fun. Like, holy crap, the music, the characters, I love it. It actually controls good. And she was like, yeah, it's a good game. And so I rushed home to get it, you know. But no, Bear, this is not Cross Worlds. Cross Worlds, yes, I saw you comment earlier. Cross Worlds has the meter, you know. And I'll also say this: Cross Worlds has gotten much better since the first beta test. The latest one that just came out, the game is very good. Like if you're bored of Mario Kart, I can highly recommend Cross Worlds. The only thing about Cross Worlds, it's way more an arcade kart racer than Mario Kart is. And when I say that, what I mean is it's much more chaotic. Like Mario Kart, Rinku can tell you, Rinku and Ash will pass me in Mario Kart, and I have no chance to get up with them. They're good, you know, and I have to like break, I have to bleed. My fingers need to bleed to catch them. But in Sonic, the difference is it's chaotic the entire race. Like you will never have a huge lead in that game. It is chaos into the finish line. You're being hit by something at some time by someone, you know, at every second you breathe. And they have items where you can block things at times, but it's chaotic, but it's very fun though, you know. I need to play the new Mario Kart game. I still haven't played my Switch yet. I upload the updates and stuff for it. I still haven't played it though. We're gonna play first song. We're gonna play "Fly Like a Butterfly."
Who are you?
I like "Fly Like a Butterfly."
My name.
3, 2, 1, go!
Perfect.
Shadows, strutting this stuff at the head of the pack.
But you get dumb monkey. No, Barry, I completely understand that. Like that's a legit reason, you know. Yeah, if you're not into the characters and stuff, you know, I can understand that. You know, I have Mario Kart World. I just haven't played it yet. You know, I need to. And Donkey Kong. I really want to play Donkey Kong.
Everything to play for as we enter lap 2. Aye, take some bruising. Amigos making sweet shapes today, no question. Come on, guys. Surely one of you wants to win.
That's the only bad thing about the easy mode. Like, there's no challenge. Like, it's just a pure win usually on every map.
Final lap. Yes, that's just one more lap to go.
But on experts, the computer will try to kill you. It's like it literally wants to kill you. Oh, I almost messed up right there.
Eggman never happy on the receiving end. Things really spreading out on the track with some of the racers being left behind.
Perfect.
Aye, who's on the plate?
And then like I told Rinku and Ash, eventually, I didn't do it tonight, because I don't set it up. But eventually I'm going to stream through TikTok also. You know, I just haven't had a chance to get it set up yet. I'm gonna do like a test, just like a let it run one night and see how it runs. But I have the internet speed to do like more than 2 services now. I want to try to do TikTok also because Ash said one of her friends, you know, got picked up on there. It may help. Plus, I'm not sure how my TikTok audience would react because my TikTok audience is my biggest audience, and I'm not really sure how many are, you know, crazy, I guess you could say. Because I have like on TikTok, I think 19,000 people. Granted, some could be bots, but I'm not sure how all of them will, you know. A lot of them are they fall because of fan service games, sadly. So we'll have to see about that. Oh yeah, it's almost spooky time. It's almost spooky month. Can't wait for spooky month. I love this song, Restoration of Evil. Well, technically Terror, Restoration of Terror. Oh, there, you're good, you're good. Like, I seriously love this song in House of the Dead. Oh, that was a... You can see this game's controller good at times, and times like you can run into little things like that. Oh shit. Saved it. Comparison, going to AFK again. But I love House of the Dead. You know, I just really the remakes are not good though. The remakes are not good. I may get them if they go on sale for like $5, but I've seen they're not good. They butchered those remakes. But no, I love House of Dead, the music and just the stupid story. It's very fun. I used to play it all the time, like when I was in my high school with my old high school friends. We go to the arcade, and I think up to that point they got to like 2, I think, and we beat it, you know. And then I think I played 3 by myself. I played 4 by myself, and I think Scarlet Dawn, me and my sister played Dave and Buster's, and we actually beat it, I think. You know, it was very fun again, you know. We didn't know how to do a lot of stuff in it, but you know, we had fun. You know, that's the thing with my sister. She doesn't know how to play as many games as me, but she can learn. She's good at a lot of the stuff, you know. Right now, her go-to is Call of Duty. My sister loves Call of Duty. She's actually pretty good at it too, you know. But she can also play games like, you know, she's beaten all the Sonic games. I buy her all the Sonic games. She's beat them. She beat Ratchet and Clank, I think. She liked it. She liked Rivet, and she likes Call of Duty. So. Like I said, holding first on the beginner section, it's not going to be hard. What's going to be hard is it's a final Grand Prix. Those are, like I said, are brutal. Like the AI is literally trying to kill you at every second. Like I may have to restart a few races. Oh, and then the game crashed. This usually crashes. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what it is about that stage. The egg turbine crashes. Shit. We may have to sit. Okay, I'm sorry. I did say, hey, I did say we're going to try to get
Sega.
See, sorry, Barry, you caught it. I see what it is now. I see what it is. When the game does that, when it goes down like that, it mutes the mic for some reason. But what I was trying to say was Sega did not optimize this game very well when they put it on PC. And Egg Turbine always crashes the game for some reason. I don't know why. It's always Egg Turbine. So I did say we're going to try and get first in every Grand Prix. We'll have to skip that one for right now because it's always going to crash on that stage. I don't know why. It's just that stage. But I can't do the other stages without it though. That's stupid. It's just gonna crash again. Hang on. Oh my god, dude. That ruins my plans. Okay, hang on. Okay, we can skip it here. Okay. Okay. I apologize to anybody who watches this, you know, that wanted to see me do all the tracks. That one crashes a lot. I don't know why. I could probably try it again. For some reason, that one always crashes. I don't know why though. So I can do one of two things. I can try it again, or we can just skip over it. And just try the rest of the stages. What do you think would be better? Should I try it again, or should I just do the other stages? You know, skip. Okay. Again, sorry about that. Anybody that was like, "Hey, dude, you're cheaping out right there." No, I swear to God, that stage on that Grand Prix always crashes. I don't know why. And again, it's just an old game. It's like one of those games that it won't get any future updates. I'm sure there's probably a mod somewhere out there. Somebody made it for it, but yeah. So we'll just skip it and we'll go to the next Grand Prix. And we're just gonna wait. Hang on. I need to go. Okay, that's a bad thing. I said I want to do every stage, guys. I'm sorry. So what we're gonna do? We're just gonna go to Expert Cup. That's what I do. We're gonna go to Expert Cup.
The track's many delights
And we're just gonna skip it.
waste dump.
So I'm actually gonna back out of this and do the other stage, and we're just gonna do Expert Cup all the way up. We'll do that. We're gonna do Expert Cup. Sorry if the light keeps going out. Say I gotta find that power cable. That's the only bad thing about, like I said, the new house is great, but I have so many boxes and storage, like a storage unit and here, that I'm looking for two small cables. I'm not sure where it's at. So what cup did we skip? Okay, it was, okay, we skipped Graffiti Cup. So we're gonna do Child Cup, skip Graffiti, and then do the next one. So we're gonna jump straight to Expert. I should have just said that. I should have just said it was gonna be Expert races the entire way through, you know.
Rev those engines, people.
And again, it's just an old game. You know, next time we'll do Transformed. This is gonna be much harder though, because the computer is much more aggressive on Expert. Like seriously, like it's gonna try to kill me at every chance it gets. And like I said, and then maybe this weekend, they all dodge that trap I put down. Okay, he got hit by it. Because my parents are coming up here this weekend to help me clean the house some more. And hopefully, you know, after this month, that should be it. You know, they're always rushing up here, but these last few weekends has literally been them up here helping me clean and stuff like that, you know. And so I can't stream tomorrow or Friday because I think they're gonna come tomorrow and spend the night and then stay at my house while I'm at work. And then God dang it, Eggman's like on my tail. And then like I said, after that I should have, you know, I can stream it, you know, Thursdays and stuff again without worrying about them being up here. Which is okay. I enjoy my parents, but like I said, I want to stream Thursday and it's like, well, you know, they're gonna make me help clean. Son of a goddamn cat in the hen house on Turkey Friday. I swear this AI is just, you fat cat. God, I hate you. If you drop that in my face, I swear to God, I'll slap you something silly. Oh my god, if Big beats me, dude. Oh.
Yes.
He freaking big. God dang it, dude. I gotta start over. Freaking cat. God dang, I hate that cat.
Welcome to Blizzard.
God, I hate that freaking cat.
It's over with.
3, 2, 1, go!
Just want to take a. This stupid cat. God, dude. He did that last time. That's why, you know, my friend, he doesn't post in Discord all the time. His name's Trey. Trey can tell you, like, I played this game before with him on Expert, and Big passed me one time on the stage at the very last second, and it's like his favorite story because
Oh, I
Big
do
passed
like
me.
to be beside the seaside, and this here is Seaside Hill.
God, I hate that cat, dude.
Always have.
I should have just held Boost longer. It's my
3,
fault.
2, 1, go!
Freaking cat. I just got snake the entire time, pretty much.
Watch that mean machine into first place. Oh, I'm even feeling that.
God, like, I'm messing up, getting stressed. Because I like to do right.
One left in the bank. Let's deposit the next.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Great shot. That'll pop your handbags. Surrounded and no response.
Oh my god, they rubber band so hard on this.
Whoa, watch Froggy go. Last lap. Let's bring on those Redwood racers. Well, isn't this a quiet one? Wake me up when you guys start driving for real, huh?
Ah, I messed up. Shoot, 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 shoot. No, Amy. Amy, I swear to God, you hit me. She's holding that bomb on purpose, so. Amy. Dude, go away. Push. Oh, Barry, I started over because the whole point of tonight was, like, for every Grand Prix, I have to get first place on every race. That was the challenge for tonight, was to get first place on every Grand Prix. But then Big the freaking cat passed me at the last second and messed the very first race in the first Grand Prix. You know. I freaking hate that cat. I don't really hate Big. Big is not a, you know. I do hate his personality at times. He's a good character. He's okay.
It's over with.
3, 2,
I don't think Froggy actually likes him as much. He's a captive, I think.
Shadow Bell, the race leader, looking cool and collected.
God dang it. What the heck?
Well, my friends, we got an all-star.
The stress of seeing their icon behind your head the entire time is so stressful. Like they're just behind you the entire time.
And I thought Sonic was quick before. I sit corrected. That's a quick hit.
I'm gonna put these at the worst spot I can put these. Put them right here.
Perfect.
I don't think anybody hit them either. Barry says, I just need to read. No, you're good, Barry. I hate this AI. God, they just want to kill me on this mode. I swear, dude.
Amy shot gun on target.
Oh my God, dude. What's up, Lex?
What a clever race he
How
ran.
you doing? But no, you're good, Barry. But you know, yeah, God, it's so stressful with these characters on this mode. But it's like I said, you know, another cool thing is your room ready. I mean, I got the guest bedroom. I gotta get a bed though. I gotta get it, you know, I gotta get a couch or a sectional, and I gotta get another bed because what I'm gonna do is get a new bed, and I'm gonna put it in my room right now while I'm using my current bed. Because in the guest room, I have a blow-up mattress. You know, but I'm gonna take the old bed and put it in there eventually. And then, you know, but the guest room's good to go. It has a TV, has a lamp, has a closet. It has the blow-up mattress with pillows on it, you know, of course, and the TV has a Fire Stick on it. Amazon actually shipped me Amazon shipped me 3 Fire Sticks actually. I only bought 2, which I don't know if they made a mistake. I have to check my bank account to make sure they didn't charge me 3 times. But I ordered 2 of them. One for the guest bedroom, one for my bedroom. So I just meant to have 2 because they're both older TVs. And then the TV in the living room is old, and I'm gonna replace it on Black Friday. I'm gonna get a TV, I'm gonna mount it, and I want to get one that's gonna have internet already installed into it. So I don't need a Fire Stick. But Amazon shipped me another one, so I'm guessing that I could like maybe use the small TV right now and put it in the kitchen, maybe. You know, I'm trying to decide what I want to do to the other TV. Like once I get a 4th one, like maybe put it. I don't want to put it outside. You know, I mean, technically I could put it outside, but I'm scared somebody would steal it. Like mount it on the outside. No, I don't want to do that. I'd probably put it in the kitchen. Barry, yeah, having a TV was a big deal like when I first started, but now I have 4 of them. Well, I will have 4 Black Friday. Black Friday, I'm going to get a 4th TV. I'm going to get 2 more Ring cameras, and I want to get 3 Ring cameras actually, but I'm just going to get 2 for right now. If you don't have a Ring camera and you got a house, get one. They are so good. Like today, like the lawn care service I use for my place, they never tell me when they're coming. They really don't. Sometimes it's on a Friday. It's like I get them every 2 weeks, and sometimes it's on Friday, sometimes it's on Wednesday. They never tell me when, but they showed up today. I was at work. I got a buzz on my phone. Like, what's going on? Oh, it's lawn care guys, and it showed them in the front and the backyard cutting the grass. I was like, okay, I know they came to my house. I mean, of course, the little bill they put on the door told me that, but it's nice to know that they're there. I had ordered an Amazon package that came today. I was in this room, you know, and they didn't ring the doorbell, but my phone buzzed because I was waiting on them to show up tonight. And lo and behold, Ring camera buzz. I looked at the camera. It showed the little man walking up, putting the stuff down, and I was like, okay, hey, they're outside, you know. So yes, they're very awesome. Anyway, let's do this. I can talk while I do this.
3, 2, 1, go!
But yeah, the guest room's all good. This housing is just gonna get crazier. For anybody that knows, Space Force is coming soon. It's going to be very crazy in the coming months, you know. But it should be good. It's going to mean, it means more jobs, but it also means a lot more traffic. And our little roads are not meant for that kind of traffic just yet. Amy, get behind me. Thank you. Everybody see the song that they sing. Even if you go on the ground, you will see the song that they sing. There's no time to look around. Everybody see the song that they sing. Running to the point of no return. If you enemy roads, don't let the fire burn. Everybody, everybody. God, she's like right there. Everybody, 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 everybody. Everybody super celebration. Aliens, oh my gosh, it's just, that's why I said I hate this mode, because they're like on you the entire race. Oh, I always love the announcers in the old games. They took them out. Like, looking behind you and seeing Sonic just on your tail, it's so scary. Like, I'm sitting here. My hands are sweating and kind of wind. Well, I lost that item. I was trying to save it, but Sonic's trying to kill me. Lord help me. Big was right there. Big was like milliseconds behind me. Dude. God, this game is tough. Also, Halloween is coming up. You know, I love Halloween. You know, it's scary now, but I really do want to, like, you know, kind of decorate my place, like maybe like some little spider webs and stuff like that. You know, little spider webs, nothing too scary. Some little spiders, maybe some of those little little Halloween houses. Those little what do you call those things? They're not statues. They're like the Christmas houses they release every year. What do you call those things? Like Halloween houses? Like, there's a name for it. I can't remember what they're called, but anyway, I kind of want to get some Halloween themed ones, and this year, so I can put around the house. Because I have 3 holidays I really love every year. One is Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas. You know. And I like Halloween not because of any like evil like stuff. It's just like, you know, the little cheesy movies we watched growing up, like Halloween Town, and you know, the classic, you know, the classic stuff like that. You know, the old character movies, little stuff like that. Yes, it's like, you like Halloween? Who knew? But again, me and Halloween, because some people associate Halloween with like, oh my god, this computer is just, you know, because there is that second when people associate Halloween with like the really like scary stuff, like Ouija boards, which you know I don't like, that they make fun of me about because they know that there's a toy, but you know, again, I'm more of like, oh, here's like some little spider webs and like a little, you know, talking skeleton candy bowl, you know, the candy and like the real stuff like that. I don't really do the whole like the Conjuring and things like that. Holy goodness, you know. And then Thanksgiving, I like Thanksgiving because the food and family, and then I like Christmas because it's peaceful, and the music is just like, you can't hate Christmas really, you know, unless you just, you know, don't like the concept of Santa Claus. You can't really hate Christmas because it's such a peaceful holiday. The music and everything is awesome, you know. I'm so close to the finish line. We have to win this.
Perfect.
Oh my! I was gonna say she passed me right there. I was gonna literally throw off a photo on my TV. I guess she hit me the last second. Okay, so we got first of all those maps. So we're good there. We did good. We did good. What was that movie that did that? It's like, I did good. Good. Oh, Dave the Pig. That's right. And he's like, you did good, pig. You did good. Like, you did a pig. You know, looking back on it, Dave was a terrible movie, actually. Like, I like looking at that kind of stuff on my lunch break at work. Like, sometimes just look at old movies you thought were good as a kid, and you will see something did terribly bad. Like, Dave, you know, didn't get the best reviews at that much. Like, there were a lot of movies I liked as a kid that did not get good reviews that I thought were good. Like, oh, I love this movie. And like, you look it up online, it's like, this movie bombed, this movie got terrible reviews, and you're like, oh, wow, I actually liked it, you know? But yeah, I remember Babe and Gordy growing up. Babe, I think they're both about the same kind of. Gordy, I don't think many friends remember Gordy, you know. Because Babe's story was they were gonna make bacon, I think, and they bought Babe to make bacon, and Babe didn't want to die, and he got raised by a collie, a dog, and the dog taught him how to be a dog, and then the dog was like, hey, the only way you're not going to get killed is to show that you can do some work around the house. And the dog made Babe go she made him go round up some sheep. And it was trying to show that, hey, this pig can round up sheep for you like a dog, which is weird, you know, because they still want to cook them, but it was trying to show, hey, I have more work than just being bacon on your table. And so I think eventually a wolf attacks or something, and Babe stalks the wolf. Maybe I'm foggy on that, but anyway, after that, the farmer takes a chance on Babe. He's like, okay, instead of a sheepdog, let's just do something out of the ordinary that's going to get a lot of attention. And he made him his sheep pig, basically. And they had this big tournament at the very end of the film where Babe rounded up some sheep, and he did a perfect job at it, and everybody cheered for him. And the farmer was like, you did good, pig. Or he said, good pig. No, he said, that'll do, pig. That'll do. And Babe was like, that's all I wanted to hear. And so Babe didn't die at that moment in time. So, and then Gordy was about a pig. His dad got kidnapped, or his dad and his mom got turned into bacon, I think, in that film. I remember, it's very foggy. Gordy, again, was one of those films that you watched like 2 times and forgot about it. Gordy opened up, I think, where his parents got taken to be bacon or something. Or his dad died, and maybe his mom got taken, he went to go save her. And so he left the farm he was on and became a singing pig, I think. Because I remember a little girl was with him. And I can't remember what happened in that film. I think Gordy was trying to be famous for some reason. But I forget what happened to Gordy. He lives at the end. I just don't remember what the story was about in Gordy. I just remember this little girl in a contest, but I do not know for the life of me what Gordy was about at the end. Those are only pig movies that I remember when I was growing up. 90s and 2000s kids, as Rinky could probably attest to, we had a lot of films about animals. You know, we had Home Alone, not Home Alone, Homeward Bound. Home Alone is not about animals, that is about a kid stuck in New York. Homeward Bound, Oliver and Company, which technically Oliver and Company came out in the 80s, I found out. Like, I thought Oliver and Company was a 90s film, but then you found out, no, Oliver and Company was an 80s film. I'm like, wow, really? Charlotte's Web's 70s or 60s film. We have Fox and the Hound, very sad movie. I love Fox and the Hound, very sad film. Watership Down. I think me and Fire Dance joke about that film. You had the Mouse of Nymphs, The Secret of Nymph. Yes, I love Secret of Nymph. I actually love that film. The first one, the second one I actually kind of like in a cheesy. I got a pizza. It's a Friday night. It's on Toon Disney. Let's watch it. You know, but it's not a very good film. Anyway, I can sit here and ramble about old 2000s Toon Disney films all day. You know, we should do that sometime though. We should have a night where we just sit and talk about old 2000s Disney films. Toon Disney. I miss Toon Disney. I miss Jetix. I don't know how many of you like got to watch Jetix growing up. I love Jetix. You know,
Live from blistering Blizzard Castle.
Let's get this over with.
do this one.
3, 2, 1, go!
I have to keep one ear open in case somebody tries to kill me. I want to hear them coming.
Tails can feel
Not that they would.
there now as he takes the lead.
But yeah, I love Jetix growing up. Like, I think it was Jetix was a Disney. Yeah, that was Disney. You know, it's supposed to be like, it was like Disney's answer, in my opinion, to like Toonami in a way. You know, it wasn't as good as Toonami, but it was, I mean, it had some pretty good shows. Dragon Booster, Get Ed. Get Ed was a very good show. Holy crap, like, it was one of those cartoons that first started, it was like, this is so stupid. Like, I hate the animation style, I hate the characters, I hate the story. And then when it found its footing in the later seasons, it was like, holy crap, this is actually very good. I think Jetix also introduced me to Witch. Witch is a very good show. Witch is like it makes you think it's a girl show, but no, it's actually very good. Like, it's a whole girl crew, and it's like, oh, this is stupid. It's a bunch of girls, they're witches, whatever. But then you find out, oh no, Witch is actually very good. You know, I think Shinzo came on Jetix. Shinzo was very good. Shinzo was weird because they did that thing a lot of studios did, where they would release this anime series, but they were like, it was so censored that it bullshit the story for you. And Shinzo was terribly ruined because they skipped over certain plots and stuff, and you were just sitting there like, what the heck is going on? All I remember from Shinzo is the opening theme song, honestly. They bullshit that show. What else came on Jetix? I'm trying to think. Oh, Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go. God tier show right there. God tier show. That was a good show. Where did the Eggman come from? I swear this game. Unless there's a shortcut back there I don't know about. I think it is, actually. Eggman, I swear, dude. Just let me race, please. Yeah, I think it's a shortcut right there, because Eggman just took it, I think. No, he's still behind me. Okay, good. Barry says he has to head out. Well, thank you, Barry, for sticking around for a bit. Like I said, eventually we'll be streaming again, like hopefully every other night, you know. I can't stream on Tuesdays, really, because Tuesday is the day I go to guitar practice, you know, which has been going great. So it'll be like every Wednesday, Thursday after movie nights. It's like before. Right now, I'm still kind of like wonky with my schedule because I'm trying to still clean my place up. I still got a lot of moving boxes and stuff to get fixed up and stuff. I still gotta get, like I said, the phone and the fixes for the stuff. But again, once everything is like cleaned up, it's gonna be great because, like I said, I can do streams where I can play guitar in this room. I got my 3D printer behind me. I can print stuff. You know, it'll be much better. And like I said, now I can actually invite Rinku over, and hopefully Ash can visit one day because I have board games I want to play. You know, I got the Sonic the Hedgehog board game on the floor back here, and the Monster Hunter board game that Rinku, you know, opened up for me. So I want to play both of those games. I've been waiting to play those games for years, and I haven't been playing them because they've been in boxes, you know. So it should be fun.
Get your excitement gearboxes
We're
into
gonna do middle scratching. We can love middle scratching. Get you pumped up. Because literally just middle scratching.
3, 2,
You won't get middle scratching.
go!
Oh, next up, I was making that jump. I couldn't do it.
Shadows baffles first.
The only bonus you can do it without a boost if you actually need one, kind of.
Tails to the wheel.
I need to make sure it's that next to. Amy's on my tail again. Shoot, 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 shoot.
Aye, strikes out. Eggman taking no prisoners.
Dude, that's...
Things looking set to hot up in lap 2.
Oh, didn't make it. Sometimes I can make that jump. I was a hair short. I was a hair short. Now I gotta make it up. I gotta catch back up. Does Tails have heart? What is that?
And the field gets shaken up.
I need a boost.
Listen up, everyone. Sonic's got All-Star. And he means it. Cover your ears, folks. We got ourselves a Sonic Boom. One more lap to go. Let's see who's feeling golden. Way hit their high big.
No, shoot. Sometimes trying to turn. I was like, my hand is sweating right now. You guys understand? Like I'm trying to keep first, and it's like it's intense right now. Because the AI is like right on my tail. Shoot, we're almost there. We're almost there. Come on. Shoot, 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 shoot. I wish I could have saved that. But... There we go. Oh,
The race he ran today.
what Lexi say? Or he knew he did somebody. Oh, Lexi's like, y'all know what I said. I was recording me. Okay, you're good. Like, I was like, what are you talking about? Like the people at my work today talking about, You know, it's amazing when people at work will just talk out in the open about, you know, they were talking about, I had a coworker talking about people they've been trying to date, some of the girls, you know, and it's like, I think one, you know, they did the background check on him, and he was like he had been arrested for assault. And it's like, how do you guys find these people, you know?
Who are you and how do you know my name?
Now it's like, if you people start going for these bad boy types, you start running into these issues, you know?
Shadow slots that mean machine at the first place. Watch out now. Tails has the All-Star, so keep your head down. Nice overtake. One for the school book. Watch it. Tails is in a spin and you're all on the menu. Into lap 2 already. Time flies.
I like how they use like these songs in this game taught me Spanish. Sometimes, like I said, I mess up. A lot of the songs in some of the Amigo series were actually in Dance Dance Revolution. And I love Dance Dance Revolution. Very, very good series. I do regret I didn't play it more when I could have in college. Because Dance Dance Revolution, you know, is a very fun way to lose weight. You know, when I was growing up, my dad, he liked gaming, but stuff like Dance Dance Revolution, because it made you look like more of a nerd than you thought you did, he didn't really care for it too much. You know, so anytime he would find me in the mall, I'd stick away to go play it for a few minutes, and then he would find me, and he'd just shake his head. He was like, son, don't be playing that game, you know, you look goofy, you know. But Dance Revolution, it truly, you could lose weight playing that, you know, it was very fun. You know, and I wasn't like just your regular player where it's like I'm sitting there stumbling over myself. I could actually play very good. It's just that when you play good, you look crazy at times. Like I said, my dad didn't like really care for that too much, you know, so anytime I played that game, it was always just like, you know, sum up for that game, please. Not still played it though. And I would just tell him like, Dad, this is a good way to lose weight, you know, having fun. I mean, that's the thing. If you're gonna work out, have it work out, have fun and work out and be like, you know, bored. Okay, we got it. Ooh.
What an exciting race!
Third place. I mean, third race. Fourth race. Pinball Highway. Like I said, I gotta get some dampening foam. Because the thing is, I'm sitting right beside the window and my neighbors, it's not a very big window. So they can hear, you know, things at times. I don't want to hear everything. Because Lord knows I hit them at night.
3, 2, 1,
Like, of all my neighbors, they're the only ones that are kind of like, you know, they leave trash in the yard and I gotta go pick it out, but it blows my yard. Okay, I just got a bad start. Let me stop.
Someone's better isn't walking away from that. They could walk.
Got a steak. boost it more than once.
Amy's been hit. On to lap 2 where things should really hot up.
Perfect.
Any slower, fellas, and you'll be going backward. Eggman gets a mouthful of exhaust. That'll raise some spines on Sonic.
Yeah. Got it. I can boost right there.
Once more, we're fueling, fellas. We're into the final lap.
Alright. Just gotta win this one when we deal with this cup.
Sonic's
No,
going
no, no.
all-star.
Hey,
Down the hatches. What a shot by him.
how racist it is.
Don't look at me, folks, but
I got it.
someone's popped their all-star.
I think that's Sonic.
Sonic really turning things up to 11 with that move.
No. Bad boost, bad boost. And plus, too, another thing I just talked about, like, I know, like, Lexi and some of them, they enjoyed my cooking streams. Only bad thing was my internet wasn't very fast back then, so it was kind of blurry, you know, it didn't look that good in the phone. The good thing is my new place and internet speeds I'm paying for, that, you know, until I get a new phone, it still is fine. My phone can get up to about 700, but, yeah, I get 700 download speed and upload speed on my phone. So we can do cooking streams all the way across the kitchen now and have the internet, you know, and that's an awesome thing. You know, it'll help with cooking streams. Cause I want to try some new stuff. Plus I got, you know, bigger kitchen. Well, technically kitchen not the same, but we got first place again. Okay. We said we're going to skip that one cup though. We can't do it, which I think we already skipped it.
Shadow.
We already skipped it. Let me see. We just did this one. So we're gonna do the hard cup. All right, we gotta do the hard cup, and then we gotta do We're gonna do Restoration of Evil because it's my favorite song.
It's my
Restoration of
pleasure to
Terror.
welcome you to Curian Mansion,
I could do the Magician. No, wait. Magician. What was his name?
The racers will
What's the Magician?
be lucky enough to experience
Magician.
the mansion's sewers firsthand.
I like the Magician song too. Restoration of Terror is my favorite though. Hope with Doubt. Into the Dark. I kind of wonder what these songs are. Hang on. I mean, I can race to any song, but I kind of want to know what some of these are. Like I've heard, it's been so long since I've heard some of them. It's like, what is this song called? Let's see. What's the song called? Hang on. Hope with Doubt. Wait, Hope with Doubt. What is this one? Okay, I can do that. I like that. I like that. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I like that. I like that. I'm gonna do something like that. Yeah, I like that.
Let's get
That's
this
sweet.
over with.
I like that beat.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yes.
I'm in 2 seconds, Tails. You couldn't stop that hitting me. Ooh, we're saving this bad boy. We got our all-star move.
So we're on to lap 2 and have everything to race for. Aye, aye, take some cruising.
I hate that. Sometimes you just can't drift in the air. Tails is trying to kill me. Like I said, I'm going to take the all-star for the final lap. Dude, I hate Tails right now. It's AI, like sometimes. That's alright, that's alright. Yes. I hate that. Okay, hang on. Shh, yeah, I heard.
Shadow breaks out his chaos spear. It's the spear you should fear, my friend. Shadow's chaos spear.
Wait. How did Tails still beat me? How did Tails still beat me? Lex was like, you should play Roblox with Aiden. He would love it.
One, go!
Be down with that sometime, Lex.
Tails is our
Now, I know Fortnite and Roblox are two of the things that are, most popular, I know kids, they like Roblox still, and they like Fortnite. And a lot of kids still like Sonic the Hedgehog, surprisingly, I see them at Walmart wearing like Sonic the Hedgehog bags and shirts and carrying like the little toys and stuff, and it's like, it doesn't hard crowd. Also, I want to play that one game that Rinku likes, Hello Kitty Island Adventure. It's like, we're gonna play World of Warcraft, butters. Like, I don't have World of Warcraft. Like, what? Like, you say you're online all the time. Yeah, I'm playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
into lap 2 already. Time flies.
Now, I think Louie has a game too, I'm always down to play educational games. I like educational games. I mean, honestly, I would love to play Mouse Blaster one day again. I used to love Mouse Blaster as a kid. My parents, we didn't have a lot of games growing up, honestly. Most of my games came from family, stuff like that. And the few games we did have, we had a few on PlayStation, we had a few on Sega. But then we also had some on PC, but they were mostly educational games. We had a few arcade type games that my dad was still into gaming back then, before he gave it up, which is fine. But my dad used to love gaming. Like I remember he's the one that got me into old PC games like Fury 3 and stuff, because he had bought it for himself. I remember when he bought Fury 3. He put it on top of a China cabinet my mom had, And I found it. I was like, what is this game? It looks cool. But I knew better not to open it though. I was like, it looks cool. And eventually, you know, he let me play it because he bought that, and I think he also bought. He wanted to get Myst. My dad was interested in Myst, I think, because I remember when I was a kid, he was in Walmart. He was like, "What is this game? It looks kind of interesting," you know. But again, my dad gave up gaming, you know. Because he used to spend a lot of money on gaming and comics, and he doesn't anymore, of course, because you know, which is good. He did it because of the family and stuff like that. But I still, you know, I still kind of miss that, you know. And he still enjoys comics and stuff. He went to go see Fantastic Four. He loved Fantastic Four, but like not as much as he used to. Like he knows about comics and stuff because you can tell that side of him comes out at times. You know, Lex said, "I did today. He needs someone to play." But yeah, I'll play, you know, sometimes, Lex. But it is fun to see my dad, the nerd side of him, come out sometimes because he was playing. We went to go see Fantastic Four, and all during the film, he was saying the things I didn't know he knew. He's like, "This is so and so's real name," and that he's like, "Oh, that Easter egg right there, that's so and so." And it's like that's kind of cool. He knows these things, but you know, it's back when he used to read comics and stuff. He doesn't do this much, but it's neat to see that side of him come out. You know. But like I said, he always tells me the story that he gave it up because he wanted to focus on family more and stuff like that, put more money towards the family over comics and stuff. But it's like that's cool. I see him that side come out. Like I said, yeah, Fortnite, Roblox. I want to play Math Blaster again. Like I said, growing up, we had educational games, and like we had Math Blaster, we had Snoopy. We had this old Snoopy game on PC about education. I love that game. Because my parents, they were all about education back then, you know. So we played those, and then we could play like Sonic in the background. I swear this computer's giving me a heart attack. How much you have to focus on hard mode. You know what I play? I mean, the good thing too now being in a house, I'll be able to do more streams of more games. Again, I got so many game review codes sent to me and stuff like that. I just haven't had a chance to play anything because I've been it's not good to take that shortcut if you got a boost, honestly. If you're drifting, just don't take it. Unless you're using a heavy character, then you can take it. Short character is terrible. But yeah, I've had review codes or games and stuff sent to me that I haven't had a chance to play because it's like, oh, I can't play right now because I'm trying to get my house set up and everything. But now that it's set up, you know, we can play the games again. I want to play Donkey Kong. I want to play Mario Kart. I want to play Splatoon again. Next one to come out soon. I want to play Silk Song, but I need to beat Hollow Knight first. I haven't beat Hollow Knight yet, so I need to do that. Like I said, I'm not going to take that shortcut. I'm not going to make it. Like, you can't take it if you're boosting. I'm boosting right now. Hang on, I'm just going to try to drive into it. Let's see that works. Yeah. Just driving into it works. I can't be boosted. Tells me to go. I need to go. This AI is so good, dude. I mean, it's not good, it's just rubber banding a lot, and it's stressful. But I'm trying to get first, and the game's like, no, it's gonna make it hard for you. But thank you, game. How am I still advancing on it? I gotta take this shortcut. I'm not gonna win this.
The Eggman's passed. He
we go. Oh, goodness. Whew. But yeah, but I'm pretty good at Roblox. I think I played that one time for everybody, and I mean, Roblox like I can do it. Like I think Roblox is just like honestly like self-made games and stuff. Even though I think they're going through some ordeals right now, but you know, it's pretty fun.
Roll up, speed fans.
And then I think yeah, I think the only big game this month is Silk Song. I think. And Sonic Racing comes out like the end of the month. But I think Silk Song's the biggest game this month. Which I definitely will not play that game at the beginning. I really don't like playing games that are popular right at the start of their launch because everybody and their grandma's playing it, you know? And it's kind of like annoying because you're trying to like, it's like they tell you like in streaming 101, it's like don't, unless you're a big streamer, don't pick a game that everybody else is playing at the start. And everybody's gonna be playing Silk Song when it drops, you know. And maybe I can do VR chat again one day. I really love VR games. I love VR games, but I haven't had the room to actually play them. And so now we got the house. I may be playing in the living room, maybe. I just got kind of really connect the camera that far out. I mean, I could just do the headset and stream it, but I want to be able to stream it on the well, actually, we got the speed now to stream it, just the headset. But I want to play games on Steam. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Because if that's the case, should be able to stream it. I should be able to stream it on just the headset, I think. I just can't use like the chat function to see you guys talking to me. I love VR games. I can't play VR in this room, I don't think. I think this room's a little too, it's not small, but the ceiling fan is a little too close. I'm too tall, basically. Like Ash, somebody like that, or Dot, they probably be easier to play in this room. Because if I raise my arms, I'm scared I'll hit the ceiling fan. You know, I'm just doing terrible right now. I'm in first though, that's a good thing, but I'm just hitting every wall and stuff, it's not good. What race is this? It's like the third race. No, this is yeah, this is third. We're far enough ahead though that I don't think. So I keep doing stuff like that, I'm gonna lose, but you know. Because like I said, I got a lot of ideas for streams and stuff in the future. Like I said, I got board games I'm playing through. I got possibly Call of Duty with my sister. You know, new cooking screens. And then next, like Lex said, I can do like Roblox with like cousins. And then Ring, oh god, yes, Digimon World. Holy crap, Digimon World. We gotta do a playthrough of Digimon World. Have we done a playthrough of Digimon World 3? I can't remember it. Did I do that on stream or did I do that myself? I think I did that by myself. Wait. I think. What did I play Digimon World 3 on? I would play Digimon World 1, but god, anybody that's played Digimon World 1 knows how bad it is in a sense. It's like, it's a fun game. Don't get me wrong. Digimon World 1 is very fun, but god, the self-training you have to do is terrible. You know, you gotta go to the bathroom, you gotta feed them, you gotta train them, you gotta educate them. It's basically a kid. It's literally a kid in a game. I don't want to take care of a kid in a game. If a kid, and it's like, you tell them to go to the bathroom and they won't go. It's like the toilet right here, buddy, and he'll look at you. And he'll just poop on the ground. It's like, well, okay, there you go. Your stats just got worse now. Digimon World 2 is terrible. I didn't care about that one. And I love Digimon World 3. I just can't remember if we played Digimon World 3 on stream. But the whole point of that is like what Rinky just said, the new Digimon game comes out next month and it's gonna be so good. Like I'm definitely gonna stream it. Like I'm pumped about that game. You guys have not like I tell people all the time, you can tell how much I love a game by what I buy of it at times. Like Sleeping Dogs. I bought Sleeping Dogs 3 times. I have 4 copies of it by heart 3 times. I bought it. I got it on PlayStation Plus for free. I got it on Xbox. Then I bought the Ultimate Edition on PlayStation an Ultimate Edition for Xbox. I love Sleep. No, I got it on not Xbox. It was the free PlayStation Plus version, the ultimate, like the Ultimate Edition that came out for PS4, the Ultimate Edition for Xbox, and then a PC version. I bought a PC version of Sleeping Dogs. I love that game. Digimon Stories that Rinku just mentioned. I bought the game. I bought the soundtrack. I also bought the art book. I also bought some special cards of those characters. You know, so I love Digimon World Cyber Sleuth. It's like one of my favorite Digimon games. Like, it's, if I had top 10 games, it's up there. I love that, and the story was so good. Like, when you first saw Alphamon, holy crap, Alphamon was so awesome. Because you kind of knew, I guess, because the color scheme of the one chick, but when she transformed riding that car and you saw that giant axe, I was like, oh my god, it's so freaking awesome. I freaking love Alphamon. I mean, I like Omnimon too. Omnimon's transformation was awesome too. When he was sitting there with that folded arm stand, such a good game. It has awesome soundtrack. It's amazing. I need to really sit down one day and make a true top 10 list game for myself. The only hard thing is when you make a top 10 game list, I may have to do like what Maximilian did that one time, where I go through each system and make a list of every system that I grew up with, the top 10 games for each system. Because when you try to encompass every system I grew up with, because I'm not like some kids, I grew up from the Sega all the way up to now. It's very hard to make a top 10 list because you're having to pick from hundreds upon hundreds of games on multiple systems. And this isn't even including arcade games, you know. So I may do like what he did, where I just go through like, hey, Sega, these are my top 10 Sega games. These are my top 10 like SNES games, 64 games, stuff like that, you know, and just do it like each night, just dedicated to that. And maybe I can have like Rinku or Teletron, if I can find him again. Teletron disappears a lot now. We don't hear from Teletron much. Or Kai, which Kai changes his name like every day. I think right now it's Flower Princess. I don't know. Kai changes his name all the time. You know, maybe get them to the stream and ask them what their games were or something. We'll figure it out. I got tons of ideas up here for streams and stuff, you know. But yeah, I got the collector's edition for the Digimon game that Ricky just mentioned, because I love Digimon so much. Like Digimon, I love Digimon. Like my favorite season of Digimon is always going to be Digimon Season 3. You know, 1 is the most nostalgic, you know, but I also hate 1 because the only thing I hate about Season 1 is like anytime they have an anniversary event, it's always the first season kids. I think they've gotten like the movies in like 2 seasons or something like that. They've gotten several movies on top of the original movie, on top of a special season dedicated to just them. And it's so annoying. It's like, you do know you have like multiple kids and stuff. You know, you could like have a series about, you know, season 2, which I didn't really care for too much. I hated Demon. I hated his voice. I hate his dull voice so much. Don't kill me for that. I just don't like that raspy voice he has. But I love season 3 the most because it was kind of darker. Now, I will tell you this, I did not like season 3 at first when it first came out, because I was used to the old Digimon intro song. You know, Digimon, Digital Monsters, Digimon are their champions. I was used to that. And then you get this edgy, dark Digimon theme that comes out, it's like, you know, this darker thing that's like, what is this? This ain't my Digimon. But then you watch the story. You know, and even then it was still different. I still kind of didn't care for it. It's like, okay, there's less kids. They're in the real world. What's going on here? When you start watching it, it's actually one of the darker seasons. It's like, wow, this is actually very good. You know, and then you find out that so man, I swear to God, how many missiles do you have stuck in your nose pipe, man? Goodness. But season 4 was not that bad. I think that was Data Squad. That was the one where the guy always punched. No, Frontiers was season 4. I hated Frontiers so much. I hated Frontiers. I hated those kids. I hated the story. I hated that the humans turned into Digimon. And not that that's even a bad idea, because there are a ton of human Digimon in the world. What I hated about it though, the kids were all in one. I hated them. They had no redeeming qualities. And what else was it? And then when the Royal Knight showed up, I'm very sorry for anybody that does not understand Digimon lore. I'm just rambling right now about Digimon. When the Royal Knight showed up in season 4, it was god awful because they kicked the kids' butt every episode. They show up, the kids are like, yeah, we beat this minor villain in the show, and then the Royal Knight show up and just decimate them every episode. That one Royal Knight was like the Wavering attack he used. Every episode he would kick their butts with it. It reminded me of Power Rangers Ninja Storm. I didn't like that season. I hated Ninja Storm so much. I hate Ninja Storm. I hate Ninja Storm. But it was like when the brothers showed up in Ninja Storm. Those two brothers that were brainwashed at first. They kicked the Power Rangers butt every episode. And then it was like that one episode where they actually got new powers. And the brothers literally stole it from them as they got the powers and used to kick their butts. I was like, this is terrible. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I hate Ninja Storm, but I love, I think what came after Ninja Storm, I think Dino Thunder came after Ninja Storm. I love Dino Thunder. Holy crap, Dino Thunder is so good. Dino Thunder is like, oh God, it's so good. So good. Oh man. Okay, we're getting close to the end. We got 2 more. But no, I freaking love Dino Thunder. Dino Thunder is by far one of the best seasons of the show. Let me think. Dino Thunder. Hang on. I'm just going to go ahead and list off my favorite seasons. Let me do this real quick. I got to set this. I like sending text messages about like time. Whether there's time to send at a certain time. But I love, what was it? I love, let me just go through each season and like, I'll tell you if I like it or not. Okay, the first series, I like it. Power Rangers, big, I'm just gonna start. Shadow's just getting the face full of his butt right there. I didn't like that. But the first series of Power Rangers, you know, I got several theme songs in my head right now. Yeah. Go Power Rangers, you know, everybody loved that series. I didn't care. I liked the Black Ranger. I was always feeling when I played the game. I played with the Pink Ranger. The Green Ranger was awesome. I loved the first season. And then you find out that the entire show takes place in Japan. I didn't know that as a kid. I hate Turbo. Then they had, and Turbo came in space. In space is very good. I love In Space. Awesome series. But you also find out, I like reading documentaries because you find out that the show is kind of struggling, I think, at that time. But I love In Space. And then Lost Galaxy came out. Lost Galaxy was very good. I don't know why these axes keep hitting me for some reason. I love Lost Galaxy. Lost Galaxy was awesome. After Lost Galaxy came, what came after Lost Galaxy? I want to say Lightspeed Rescue came on after. Lightspeed came on after. Yeah, Lightspeed Rescue. I love Lightspeed Rescue. Had a great opening song. I like the Green Ranger because he's like a black cowboy, which is awesome. I kind of wanted to actually do his costume when I was younger. That was a very good season. I liked it. And then came Time Force. Freaking love Time Force. Time Force was awesome. Freaking love Time Force. Again, I really hate when I got older and you find out all these shows weren't actually filmed in America. They were filmed in Japan. So all the fights and stuff, I used to think were actually happening. But it's like, oh no, this is actually in Japan. It's like, oh, you know, yeah, I hate the riff sometimes I mess up a bit too hard. But I love Time Force. Time Force, a very good series. And after Time Force, I think that's when they got sold off. Because after Time Force came Wild Force, I think. Yeah, I hate Wild Force. Wild Force is stupid. Wild Force is stupid. I hate Wild Force. The theme song is stupid. I hate that theme song. You know, Wild Force, Power Rangers. Like, God, please shut up. I hate that song so much. Then came what came after Wild Force? It was Ninja Storm. I hate Ninja Storm too. I hate Ninja Storm. Then they got back on track because next came Battle Thunder. If I'm not mistaken, Battle Thunder came next. Very good. They brought Tommy back. You know, I love Tommy. Black Ranger. It was awesome. Good show. Had a good theme song. Then came SPD. I love SPD. Very good theme song. I like SPD. Then came Mystic Force. Freaking love Mystic Force. Even though some fans don't like it too much, I love Mystic Force. The villains were actually very cool. Like the Purple Ranger, you know, he was freaking awesome. Like that wood sword he had, that transformation where he basically a centaur. Dude, that was so good. And the cool thing about that series is I actually met a good friend when I went to a Boys State event. They had to go to Boys State for it was like a week or so. It was, I think it was like a week or something like that. Or I forget how long it was. It was like a week or several weeks or something like that. But it was like Boys State, where you had to go and take, you know, classes and stuff like this. What the heck is that thing? Anyway, when I thought this was heavy, it still hit me. I thought it disappeared off radar and it still hit me. But anyway, I went to Boys State and we had a roommate when we went to Boys State. And at first, as usually all roommates I've gone through life with, I didn't know he was cool enough, you know. And I will never forget him because he had a handicap. Sadly, he had a short arm, you know. He had one arm that was shorter than the other. But he was a very nice guy. So I didn't know if he was gonna be like, I didn't know if I cared, like he was gonna be a roommate basically. I was like, I'm gonna be in a room with this guy. Like, is he cool? Like, I don't know. Like, this is gonna be torturous the entire time here. And then one night, I forget why we brought it up, but just out the blue, was that Sonic? Sonic is stuck on the wall. I'm hoping God he's still stuck when I get back around. He's stuck on the AI got stuck in the wall. But anyway, just one night he brings up, hey, do you like we call it Power Rangers? And I was like, I just can't ask him like, yeah, I like. I mean, I think we were talking about do you still watch it or something. And I mentioned to him, yeah, I used to watch it. And I actually watched the new series, the Mystic Force. And he's like, really? I watched it too. He's like, I think this one character's pretty cool. I'm like, dude, you like Mystic Force? And he's like, yeah. Like, oh, dude. And we became good friends after that. Sadly, after most friends, like after high school, he kind of fell off after that. You know, I haven't heard from him since then. I was hoping like we could stay friends. Because I thought we kind of kicked it off, you know. But like I said, sadly, he just kind of disappeared after that. After that event. I think I saw him one time in GameStop years later when I was at UNA, and I tried talking to him. I know it was him because he had the short arm. And I tried talking to him, and I don't know if it was just a time, like being so long and stuff, but you know, we didn't talk that. He was kind of like, yeah, you know, it was like, yeah, he was kind of like a short conversation. He just kind of left. I was kind of sad, like, man, I thought we were kind of, you know, friends after, you know, Boys State, but, you know, I guess that's what it is, you know.
This course is jam-packed with pitfalls.
Like I said, sometimes you don't keep friends like that. That's one thing about high school, you know. You don't always keep the friends you had back then. I had some really good friends I thought were going to stay around forever. You know, high school, like you hang out, you go to place of high school that I went to, like I think 100 cornfields and stuff. Oh, I did not know where the mall was. Monkey, you hit me. But yeah, I had like really good friends. We went to like 100 cornfields. We went to CC's Pizza. Like we hung out all the time. We went to like Huntsville, everything. And then, you know, we just stopped talking. And every now and again, they do that thing where your parents will see them somewhere, and your parents are like, hey, I saw so-and-so at the mall the other day. He said he told me to be hot. And it always bugs when people do that. And people say like, yeah, I saw so-and-so, somebody take you behind. It's like, I'm not hard to track down. Like, if you really want to find me, I'm not hard to find. I mean, I guess technically nowadays it is kind of because I can't just put my name out there all the time. But it's like, you know, we don't hang out anymore, dude. Like, you know, I just kind of miss it. Plus, people have kids now and stuff, and you can't talk to them. It's like, like I said, it's just kind of sad because, like I said, growing up, you used to do everything together, and then it just ends. Like my friend that used to cosplay, my friend that cosplays Link, well, she used to cosplay Link. She doesn't do that anymore, really. And she still goes to cons, I think, but she doesn't really do Link anymore. Now she just she used to do things like onesies and things like that. But we used to be really good friends. We used to hang out all the time in college and stuff like that. And we did pretty good until my roommate asked her out one time for me, which, you know, it's a funny story now, but I remember one time I had my Facebook page open back when Facebook was still kind of like first starting, you know, it was still kind of cool. And me and him were going to hang out. We were going somewhere, and he sent her a message on Facebook, asked her if she'd like to go out with me, you know. And she replied back, you know, she thought I was a good friend and everything. And I was like, what the heck happened? He's like, yeah, I sent her a message for you. Because he's like, you wouldn't do yourself, so I went ahead and asked, you know. But she big, I swear that was you. You know, we still stay good friends, but like me and her, we would go to conventions and things like that. You know, we go to conventions together, just me and her. Like literally, it'd be me and her in a car. We'd drive down. I won't ever forget it. Me and her went to the convention down at the beach one time. It was so fun. I loved it, and you know, it was a good time. Even though I did have one bad story experience from that, you know, that kind of really hurt me, you know. But you know, that's a tale for another day, I guess. But you know, it was one of those things where it's like, if you know me well enough, you know that's not how I am, and it really annoyed me. But it was still good. And then of course she ended up getting married and stuff like that, you know. She has two cute kids. Well, she has one cute kid right now. I think she's pregnant with her second. I'm not sure why I got off into this story.
We're at Seaside
But
Hill.
you know, just about friends kind of disappearing and stuff like that, you know. So I'm thankful I still have, you know, my family. You know, I still got Riku. I still got Ash. You know, we still got Teletran. We still got him as a friend. We still have Fire Dance as a friend. You know. Oh yeah, that's the other person we can invite to game nights. Fire Dance. I think she said she'd be down for game nights too. You know. But yes, we still keep some friends. Like I said, Rinku, I've put Rinku. I think I've known Rinku, Aaron, and Dot the longest. I want to say, I think I've known Rinku the longest, and then under Rinku Dot. And I think Aaron would be like right. Aaron is like at the same time as I met Dot, honestly. I think Dot and Aaron at the same time. Rinku was before both of them. And then I don't think who else. And then Ash came later. Ash was later. I know Ash for a long time now. I mean Ash like over like a god long time. But then Ash met on Game of Fun. Because we were both mods, and then we became friends. We didn't how we became friends, but it was just like, hey, you wanna, you know, be friends? Like, okay, you know, I really forget how me and Ash became friends. Trying to think, yeah, Teletron. I think Teletron found us on stream one day because we were playing Resident Evil, I think. And one of his friends like said, dude, you can watch this guy. And that's how we met Teletron, which is another reason I need to start streaming again regularly, so we can meet people like Teletron again. You know, because there was somebody else, a young kid we had on here for a long time. He kind of disappeared, but I don't blame him because I just, you know, haven't streamed regularly. I think it wasn't William. It was somebody else that used to watch my streams. He would always show up the very, like, last second. Yeah, we get back to streaming regularly, you know. But I'd be down to do stuff like also stream and like read the Sonic comic, the latest issue. I'd be down to do that sometimes. But I'm not sure how that would sit with Sega. I gotta be careful about that. Like, I want to read the new issue today. Like, you can't be doing that, son. Like, oh, no. We won't do that. And I think this year, can't guarantee it just yet. But I think we may play Eternal Darkness again for Spooky Month this year. Oh, I thought we were on the last lap. That was not the last lap. I almost messed up. I started to slow down. I'm like, okay, we finish. Oh, no, you still got one lap to go. Yeah, okay, Lex doesn't count. Your family. Like, you, Jay, and the rest of them, y'all don't count. Y'all are family. Lex, you know me the longest. I mean, yeah, family, yeah, you always gonna know family the longest. But okay, so if you count family, then like Lex and Jay have been the longest. Lex, yeah. I mean, like him and all them, oh yeah. And then, like I said, you gotta get the family together again. You know, one day I want to bring somebody to meet family, a lady friend, but you know, Mom doesn't think she's ever gonna come down here. I've been trying to convince her. Right now, it's not the best time because she's really, really emotional right now. But everybody I've talked to said it's kind of justified. You know, so I'm hoping, like, you know, give her space and I hope she can bounce back from this soon. Ish. I mean, you can't rush it. You know, her cat died, so you can't rush that. But she's super emotional right now. Like, and I thought I was, well, I won't say who, but I thought I was used to people with like mood swings like that. Oh no, she is very emotional right now. But again, her cat died. She's had that cat for 15 years. Her cat died. You know our family's a mess. No, Lex, our family is very good. I tell people all the time and friends on stream that our family, I love our family because we don't really have any drama. Now, we can be crazy. We can have good parties and stuff like that. When we're together, we're crazy, you know, but we don't have any drama. But, yeah, her cat died. Like, she's had that cat for 15 years now, and it just recently died. And she had to put it down, had to euthanize it because it wasn't getting any better. She had hoped it was going to get better, you know, and I told her, you know, pray about it. And I feel kind of bad because, you know, she's going through a lot. She doesn't have, you know, and I try to tell, you know, my parents that, you know, she doesn't have, you know, thankfully she's not on the stream right now. She doesn't have a family like we have. Like, our family is very connected. We, you know, pray for each other when we need it. We'll help each other when we're down. If you needed $5, by God, Jay would drive down here and give you $15 if you had to. Our family looks out for each other. She doesn't have that. Her family is very the complete opposite of that. Where they would take, I won't get into details on stream, but I'm just saying they're very the opposite of that. And so I try to, you know, I try to be like kind of that cheesy phrase, that light for her when she's not doing too well, you know. But again, her cat just died. Yeah, we ride for our family. You know, her family, she'll tell me stories. Her family is not like that. Her family does not look out for each other. They use each other. And she tries to keep it together best she can. And I feel bad for her. I tell her, I'll pray for her and stuff like that. But it's like, you have to understand, it makes you realize not all families have that connection. Not everybody is like a perfect family. It's like, oh, yeah, I found this perfect person. Well, yeah, she's good. But she's dealing with this, where if I'm struggling, if I'm down, if I'm facing like some darkness in my life, I can reach out to my family and they can pull me back. But when you have the opposite of that, when you reach out to somebody and they just push you away because it's like you've been tough enough to deal with it, that's a little different, you know. But she's still a good person. Like I said, she, you know, and I've told Rinky and Ash and a few other people, she's been doing like awesome for a while now. But again, she's been doing great, but her cat just died. Again, like I said, she's had the cat for 15 years, ever since I've known her pretty much. And she just put it down last week because it wasn't getting any better. He was coughing up stuff. He was, you know, breathing heavy. And it's kind of one of those things, the signs were there, but I kept telling her, hopefully he can make it a few more years and stuff like that. Because I even made her like this custom cat book of that cat. Like it had his little face in the cartoon image. And it was a custom book for that cat that, you know, she said she read to him. And I felt bad because, you know, he just passed away. So she's dealing with that right now. So she's super emotional right now where people know my personality. I will try to cheer you up in my way, and I come off with a lot of energy at times, if you know me pretty well. And so when you're down, I try to bounce jokes, as Lex and Jay can probably attest. I consider myself one of the more funny ones in the family. I will try to bounce off that funny energy, but like the cousins and the little cousin and things like that. I try to keep that bouncy, happy energy if I can. But if somebody's going through something that's kind of rough, that's just how my energy bounces onto you. Like I try to cheer you up my way, but you know, she's not having that right now. My dad can be, he can be serious and funny at times. He's one of those, like, his funny side comes out when you don't expect it. He can knock you down a pit. He can bounce with the best of them, yes. But you know, I talked to her the other day, and I was trying to bounce off that energy to her, but she was not having it right now, because she's still, you know, very emotional about the cat, you know, and everything. And so one second, you know, she was very sad, and then the next second it was like snap, like, I can't deal with this right now, like, you just gotta stop. I'm just kind of like, you know, I forget who that one guy is in that meme when he does that. It's like that big guy, I think he's like a rapper or something. He's just like, and that's how I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna stop right now. I'm gonna give you some space. I mean, like Ash is like, you know, still check in every now and again. So just kind of give her some space right now, because she's going through this right now. She's super emotional because it was like her only like friend. She still had her family. I mean, it's a whole thing like there. So, you know, but yeah. And this is the final cut for tonight. Also, I will trim all this out when I post this on YouTube, you know. Not everybody wants to sit there and listen to like this, you know. So I'll trim all this out. I think we've done Beats Bullies. We're gonna be back to back. Supersonic Racing, we did that. Be Cool, Be Wild, Casino Park. We can do back to back. I don't really care for it. We can do back to back. You know. But like I said, I care for her a great deal. At a recent convention I just went to, I got her some car swag. I told people like, hey, she couldn't make it because her cat died, and they gave me extra swag. Whoa, what just happened there? You know, so it was good. It was all good. Like I said, this guy here one some time. And this will be a good time. Hey man, no. What? Do this. This AI is just. In the fourth place. Gotta catch up. And I'm in third place, so there's two more coming. Yeah. Who's in first? April? Who is that? Amy. It's like when Amy dropped that right in my face, thinking I was going to hit it. Well, that went somewhere. She's gonna hit back and I can feel it. She's sitting on that item. Yep, I knew it. She was sitting on it. Amy, dude! That was close. She was like right there.
What an exciting race!
Yeah, but these are the final three races, like I said, and then like once we get through these.